Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. And it's only 8 a.m. I don't do it for the ground. I know I'm a man. I'm a 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Yes, sir. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Let me make sure all systems go. Everything looks like it is working. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hope you all had a good weekend. And yeah, it's a bit zoomed in this. There we go. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hope you're all well. And yeah, crazy news last night. I'm going to explain everything to you guys. Basically, Trump came to agreement for tariffs with China. So we see a very heavy move down in gold, a little bit move up, but DAX move very heavy. Traditional stock, I mean, massive gap. All of these candles are big gap here. How big is this gap? I didn't actually measure it. 114 point gap. So big boy gap who we're dealing with today. If you check your brokers, you're going to have a look at it. You're going to see what's going on with that. But let's get into the analysis, just see what we got going on here. Start off on weekly time frame. So you can see here on GJ, we're sitting right at this weekly resistance here, which we're going to bring back into the charts here. The correct news is that there's no actual deal with China. They only say positive talks in process. Yes, that is true. That is true. Actually, they're meant to speak at 10 a.m. Geneva time. I hope that doesn't... I need to check what time that is, Dubai time. Much agreed to is the little bit of the wrench thrown. But look, US-China discussions to resume at 10 a.m. Geneva time. Right? So we're going to see what happens. But let's just do the analysis for now. Can clone this. This is not that important, this one here. We've crossed through it quite a few times with wicks, but we're just going to leave it on there. It is still previous. Daily resistance we're sitting at right now. 4 hour. So we closed bullish on previous daily. No bottom wick really because of this gap, right? We have this gap, so no bottom wick. 4 hour did close bearish here, but it's a doji. 10 a.m. Geneva time is 1 hour after London Open. Perfect. It's not really going to affect us, which is what we need. Above here looks really nice for buys, man. Very good range we have above here. Let's see what 30 minutes is saying. Oh, yeah. Pretty damn good zone, man. At least up until these zones here. It's a very clean zone. So I'm happy to take buys today. Problem is the gap, of course. We could be messed up with the gap. I would like to see structure and then buys probably above daily resistance to reach this resistance and then see what's up. I think that's going to be the best. So that's it. Very simple. Structure, and then structure can ensure me that we're not going to go down, fill the gap. We're going to see some upside first and then we can go take it from there. Gold, on the other hand, what a drop here. I think this is like at least 300 pips, right? 500, man. That's big. 500 pip drop. Gold could range for the whole session after a drop like that. I've definitely seen that multiple times. You know, it's something that can be expected. But weekly time frame, very interesting. Weekly candle close at resistance. Although bullish at resistance, current weekly no top wick because of this gap open. So I do kind of feel like maybe we could see a gap fill, you know, eventually. Especially with the no top wick, maybe sometime during this week. Daily, previous daily close bullish here. Okay, we have a daily support sitting down here. Four-hour time frame bearish, so mixed session today. Previous 4 hours sitting here. Then we have a bunch of mess at the moment here. Have this here where we could look to potentially sell. Now buys I think are going to be pretty straightforward above these highs here. Very, very straightforward. Now these sells are a little bit early. 3 minutes. Bit too early. The buy is easy. We could look for above here, even above the previous 4 hour resistance, which we need to check if it's still valid. Yeah, that's that range support there. We don't really need that anymore now that we've crossed through. So we can just put a 15-minute line like this. These cells here, what are we looking at? 70 for 70, so it needs to stop basically. Money is leaving from safe asset to riskier. Yeah, because they think that there's a deal is going to be negotiated. So we could get this continuation right now, but I would like to see how this closes. Now DAX on the other hand start on weekly. Obviously weekly closing very strong, breakout close, all-time highs, very strong close on the weekly, no bottom wick because of the gap. Everything on weekly has no bottom wick because of this gap. Daily time frame looks like continuation, 4-hour time frame looks like continuation, although we have a gap. So that is the problem here, that this is actually a gap. So we need to see how to navigate that. We need to see how to navigate that. Below this is a gap. Bias is bullish though. Bias is bullish. So I'm happy to take breakouts on DAX, to be honest. Keep it simple if this thing just wants to continue pushing. You know? I think that's how simple. I mean, I wouldn't mind a gap fill and then to take buys from after it fills the gap would be quite nice. Push down here, fill the gap, and then take buys. So that would be pretty cool. And then we'll see what's happening. So yeah, that's going to be the plan here. Then we take it from there. Then we take it from there. I wonder if it's too early to take gold. I wish this happened 15 minutes later. Man, that's a tough one. 70 key level, yeah, high chance we close below. $82 for 60, man. It doesn't make sense, unfortunately, guys. It really doesn't make sense. Like, you needed to push past these lows. Although it can. It can. This is not the 1 hour close. Look how many rejections we had on the 1 hour. 1 hour could easily reject. I'd rather take this on a 1 hour. I mean, if the next 50 minute can give us a setup 3 would be cool. So that's what I'm going to wait for. Now we're closing back above key level as well. I think that would be better. It would be safer here because it doesn't make sense risk to reward. You're just getting in a trade for the sake of it. You're not going to be paid, right? I think you missed daily resistance in GJ. Let's have a look. Don't think so. No, I have it. I have it. Come on, man. So many reactions at this place? Yeah. What would be the DAX plan? The one we just said. The one we just said. I mean, depends how it looks on your broker. Every broker looks a little bit different at the moment. My broker has like a weird... That's how my broker's looking. So it looks weird. I have like a double gap. You're at all-time high? No, I'm still far from all-time high. That's what I mean. It's weird on brokers, so it's going to be hard to trade. I'm 126 pips from all-time high. I mean 126 points. I'm late. That's alright, it happens. Potential 5-15 minute head and shoulders on GJ. It could happen unless we just continue bullish. Harry, usually how long do we have to wait for vacancy in the TS exclusive? I'm in the queue currently. I'll have to see what number you are. I just read them like I'm accepting, depends how many there are on the list. I'll accept maybe 1-2 a week. I just read by application. So far I've denied 3 people entries. The rest of the applications have been good, but make sure that you put yourself on it. It's a first come first serve. So if you applied and when I read it, if it's good, I accept it. That's how it works. So from the website, make sure you do it. Mirko, please visit chat. How's our monkey guy? Not sure, man. I don't know what his actual name. He put an alias here. But I kicked. And then I tried to find Discord, I couldn't. Yes, you, bro, you. What's wrong with monkey guy? Trolling, bro, he's trolling. So we'll have to see. I'll have to have a word with him. See what's going on. What's your Discord name? I'm gonna DM you, bro. Mirko, this guy is in YouTube chat. Alright, alright. He's speaking in German, bro. Unfortunately, I don't speak German, brother. But he said, Guten Morgen, bro. Well, good morning to you, brother. And that's it. The rest I don't understand. Oh, Mirko, so. He's asking if you're okay. Really? Good. GUT means good. I'd say, I'm good, danke. See, decent. At least he's asking if I'm okay. Mirko, you don't ask if I'm okay. Huh? Where is that? This can't be serious comment. I found comment of the day. Sorry, bro, but you have to win comment of the day. Like, with all respect, you win comment of the day. Comment of the day goes to this guy. Do you trade with shoes on? Not sure whether it's actually affecting me or not. I think this is the reason you're unprofitable. Is because you trade with shoes. If you were to remove the shoes and use bare feet, you will be connected to planet Earth and you'll be able to feel the forces from the market. That's it, man. Blame the shoes. It's not your skill. It's nothing else. It's the shoes. This is classic, bro. Best comment. No, bro, your shoes don't give a fuck. And also, I don't trade with shoes. We have to put this in comment of the day. We have to put this in comment of the day because this one is classic. Such a good comment. Did you see this? What did you send? Good morning, trailers. That's also second place. And said he didn't sleep last night because he's trying to guess the car. You guys suck. It's a McLaren. That's Tony's guess. I'm giving you guys hints. Last time you said you wanted hints, I gave you all hints. You know, I'm being too generous. My plan for the year was to make 10k from Forex. I'm 12k away from my goal. It can change though, man. That can change. What kind of headlight is that? I mean, I can't give away any more hints. Like, I've done enough. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis and all of that stuff. Make sure do the YouTube business. Leave a like on the stream. Today, all going well. All going well. We will launch a very exciting video today. We'll launch the new car video today. You guys can watch that for fun. Even though it doesn't really matter, I'm here to trade. Fuck it, cars are cars. But, you know, it's a small passion of mine. I enjoy that shit. It's not an Aston Martin, no. Anyone guessed it till now? Bro, buy the car with Nasdaq P&L profit. That definitely helped. But no, it's from 6 years of profits. 6 years of grind. Look at 1 hour rejecting at the moment. Yeah, it is rejecting at the moment. And that 1 hour is not going to close below, right? Look. That's why I always like trading after that time. Unfortunately, the headlight doesn't look like this, but this would have been cool. Let's see the clue. We'll guess it. It's on my Instagram story. Yes, bro. Why is there another wheel here? Please explain this to me. Why there's another wheel here? Well, does this have 3 wheels? 1 wheel here, 1 wheel here, 1 wheel here, 2 wheels at the back? Can you show the headlight again? You have to see on my Instagram story. It's a Ferrari 296 GTS. I'm not gonna keep saying yes or no, otherwise it will just be a process of elimination. And that's not fun. Give us the production year? Okay, fine. 2024. Looks like AMG lights. Koenigsegg. Someone actually said Bugatti Chiron. I'm like, damn, bro. Man is really thinking I'm popping 100 lots for breakfast. What 100 lots? You need at least more, 800 lots. Thousand lots, yeah, for sure, man. Bugatti Chiron. Cash. Imagine. What's my dream car around the 2000 era? Probably a GTR R34. I have a question. If I enter the trade pre-market, should I close it when London opens since it has a lot of volume propensity liquidity? No. Because then you just be wrong. One light on Bugatti costs 25k. Yeah, it's like a 5 million dirham car. 4 million. I mean, it's not worth it. It's not that fun, you know. Okay, fine, point it in a straight line, but you could build a faster car. You can get a GTR and make it the same speed. It's mostly for flex purposes as well. Maybe just to experience it and to say I've had a Bugatti. But in America, a lot of people finance. Like, you have finance in America. Here, finance is not very popular. Not the same. No sense for user experience in Dubai. Yeah, you can't flex with a car in Dubai. There's no point. If you go to like a proper car meet, you're gonna feel sad, bro. You're gonna feel sad. Man pull up with A12 Competizione. Another guy pull up with 2 Yescos, Koenigsegg Yescos. Bugattis are normal. That's a normal car. Yeah, then the plate is a different story, bro. You know, when the plate is the same price as the car, you know we're talking, you know? It's next level, man. You don't finance cars in Dubai? No, we don't finance cars in Dubai. Some people do, but majority don't. It's not fair to say majority don't. There are a lot that do, but it's not popular. Like, most supercars here are not financed. A lot of them are not financed. All these guys who are flexing cars on Instagram, those are just rented. But most people don't finance supercars. Financing is haram? Yeah, it has something to do with that as well, because of interest, of course. So this 1 hour looks like it's going to close above heavily. So we might be actually looking for buys more. So that's why I love waiting for that time. It really does help. Extra 15 minutes, you know. Just earned my 3rd payout in 3 weeks. I've only been trading 1 year. Should I move to Dubai? If you have savings, you can. If you don't have savings, just continue grinding, bro. You need to have at least 1 year of savings. Why was Dubai not Spain? Tax. As a trader, it's very attractive for tax here, you know? Because you won't pay anything on your trading profits. Nothing. All profits is yours. DAX always fails when we move from bottom to top of range without proper structure and try to close above, even if we get all-time closer audits. Yes. Let's see if we can get structure, of course. Sil is in the chat. Hello, brother. Living in a van in Australia. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can travel around, but taxes are terrible. Yeah. On gold, where is your crosshairs? Is on that 15. Potentially, if tight close, we could look to try trade this range here, 39 pips. Maybe even above here is even possible, but it's going to depend on how we form price action. We have 80 level here as well. Ranges are very big on gold, huh? Like this range we're stuck in at the moment here, it's like 130 pips. Done with finals, holiday now? Damn. Let's go. That's where I meant 79. Yeah, but depends on close. We probably won't in this range. It will be hard. GJ can still work above here. Daily resistance. How many times have we crossed it? Only once today. How did you trade once per day, or do you trade privately with Discord community? The only thing that I do privately is New York session. I don't stream at all on YouTube as well. And then London session, you guys get the majority of it, yes. But you have YouTube delay. That would be the major difference. Plus, of course, you're not gonna get the same attention. Man, DAX is moving well here. But it's just been a straight push. Let's see if we can get some sort of structure here, would be really good. Even 5 minutes is rocket up. I would look for buys above here, but I want to see some sort of pullback. Otherwise, you will be the pullback. Do you trade US session every day? Yes. Or is it just Wednesdays? Nope, not just Wednesdays. Every day it's traded live on Wednesdays, but we have live chat every day. Pushing. Let's see if we can get some sort of pullback DAX. Something to give us an entry would be really good. To be honest, DAX has been really hard these past few, I think 10 days or so. Just really moving impulsively and no pullbacks, nothing. So something we haven't seen I haven't seen price action like this on DAX for about over a year. Would you teach private one-to-one if someone's ready to pay you? For me, it's not the money. I don't overcharge for one-on-ones, nor do I do many one-on-ones. It's, do I want to work with you? Are you someone that I think can have potential? Because if I'm going to put energy to teach someone, when you do a one-on-one, it's taking a lot of personal time. And if that energy is not replicated and people are not putting in the work and you have to constantly chase, you have to constantly keep on top of them, which is fine. I will do, in terms of that's what many people would want, but I'm talking about when they're just doing it waiting to be spoon fed. For me, that's not fun. So broker's different to Tradingview on DAX. Yes, everyone has different look on their broker, but on my broker I have this resistance here and then a couple of candles up here from a gap. So the idea would have been to take a buy above this resistance to fill those couple of candles. But we need some sort of structure here because this is all sketchy. We don't know if a pullback gonna come. Congrats on your car. Thank you, man. Thank you. You guys don't know what it is yet. Might be a downgrade, guys. Everyone's thinking about upgrade. No one's thinking about downgrade. This is what's surprising. The most common answer was Lamborghini Urus. That's the most common answer. To be honest, not a bad shout. Because ChatGPT said that? Ah, okay. That's how they got the answer. What about bikes you never ride? I do ride motocross before, but yeah, I would like to get a bike maybe. Nissan Patrol, that's my other car. Congrats on new Tesla. No, that's not downgrade, that's something else, but we won't discuss that. The only Tesla I would buy, and if I had to buy an electric car because I would force, would be the Plaid. That's the only one I would get. DAX all-time highs? Technically, on my broker, it's not yet all-time highs. Man, give us a pullback, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. CR7 we have, so we should be due. Sankit is pretty sold that it is a Macan. I think a Macan is a wife's car, man. Yeah, they're alright, but it's a wife's car now, man. It's definitely a woman's car. If I had to choose between a Macan, I would not buy the Macan. I would go buy a Cayenne. Can't be in a Macan. It's too feminine. Macan GTS. The Macan GTS is still a woman's car if you have money. So it's like you buy the Macan GTS because maybe sometimes you drive your wife's car. So you want it to flex a little because it's cool, you know? Corvette. Yeah, the new ones are pretty cool. The new Corvettes. They have very similar to a Ferrari engine. I'll tell you, no one has guessed it yet correctly. Color and car. So no one's getting a exclusive membership for life. Fiat Punto. Me and Ensa are brainstorming. We'll let you know soon. Damn. How should one guess? You need to give hints. There's hints on my Instagram. There's hints on my Instagram. I literally posted a photo of one of the body parts. So you're saying someone was right with the car, not the color? You have to get both right. I'm not going to give any more. Come on, charts, do something, man. Let's go, let's go. Okay, GJ's waking up a little bit. How big would stops be here? Is it worth it? We have about 12 pip stops for a 16 pip target. It makes sense in my books. For people who don't shag exhaust, it's pretty hard. Fuck's sake. I had to uninstall Instagram. I just keep getting notifications from strange girls. I think you've been visiting wrong Instagram profiles, man. You need to calm down. Rejection on DAX. Hopefully, finally, we get some sort of pullback. Hopefully GJ can chill here. This would be a nice close. So hopefully 5-minute comes to create some sort of structure. Or a bottom wick at least. Would be nice to have a bottom wick. DAX created 5-minute resistance. It did. We'll see. We have the 15 close in about 5 minutes as well. So we could look for an aggressive trade. Let's see. I quite like DAX if it can do some business. Good 1 hour close. Everything else doesn't look good. Except 5 is now creating good structure. Not a Urus. I can't give you guys process of elimination. But I'll help you. Yes, it's not a Urus. Urus are cool cars, but they're too expensive for what you get, man. It's an RSQ8 with Lamborghini branding. And you have to pay freaking double the price almost. Like, yeah, they're nice, they're done well, but come on. Too much. There's like a fine level where you actually start to waste money. Double just for different engine map and Lambo exhaust. Precisely. And body shape, that's it. What year again? 24. Headlights look like a McLaren 720. Yeah, McLaren seems to be a popular answer. Seems to be a popular answer. What's your NY win rate? It will be higher because there's less trades. So don't be fooled by that. Many gurus would say, yeah, it's higher than London, and then try to sell you into something. But it's because there's less trades. You need to post another picture. Okay, for you guys, I'll give you one more hint. Let's see if I can find something in my camera roll. Only for people on stream. You guys get something special. Let's see. I think it gives it away. Yeah, I have stitching. That was what I was gonna show, is stitching. But now with AI, it's not fair. So actually, you guys are cooked. With AI, it's not fair. You know, so actually, I'm thinking no. Let you guys suffer. How did GJ close? Alright, alright, alright. That's a very bad bottom wick. We could have got the wick fill here. No 5-minute structure, which is a problem. 1 minute looks good. Is it worth it? Break of high though? 10 pips for 18? No chance. Unless we push past, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, we can't assume that. We can't assume that it's going to push past today. Cricket from South Africa, I trust you're doing well. I've learned so much from your past week when I found your YouTube training material. I want to say thanks for sharing all you know. I appreciate the kind comment, man. Shout out to you. Blue McLaren 720 Spider. That's a nice car, man. Clan is popular, man. It would have stopped you out, but why didn't you go on the close on DAX after it broke the high? Because it didn't close above anything. We're at resistance, even on my broker. And there's no structure on 5 minute, nothing. There's nothing here to take a buy. What are you going to buy into? All this resistance? McLarens are so good and sexy and good value if you're spending that money. Not at all. They're bad value. Especially if you buy a McLaren brand new, you lose so much money. It's a big waste of money. Big waste of money. They lose so much money, man. But the new McLaren, the 750, is actually, I'm hearing good stuff about the reliability. They typically do not have too much reliability, but the new ones seem to be doing not too bad. Engine doesn't blow too quick. Apparently the new ones are looking good, man. But I mean, you just have to buy those cars with warranty, you know? All these sports cars, all of the sports cars, they have sometime engine problems. Because they're meant to be driven hard, but that's why you get a company with good warranty and then it's okay. They replace the engine if it needs to be replaced. Would have taken if we had 5-minute structure. What's this? On gold? Even that is hard, man. Even that is hard. It's just too much of a, like a drive from the bottom of the range. You're literally buying, like think about the triangle, right? If we were to draw a triangle into this, where would you be? You see? Right? That would be the top, middle, bottom. Look where you are. It's like it's the toughest place, especially to try get your 1-to-1. I mean, on a day like today, it could do it, but like you said, without the 5-minute structure as well, it's a high chance that coming back, you know. It was a good stop loss size though. Just a 1-to-1, huh? Just below a 1-to-1. 38 for 35, but you could ask for a little bit more. But the problem is now that if it pulls back, you're scared because there's nothing to protect, right? If it pulls back, it can come this deep, man. It really can come as much as it wants to. And the trade can still be right. Interesting price action on GJ here. I wonder if there's a way to get into a buy. What the hell? It's one of those days where honestly we need to wait for whatever news they have on China that's going to drive price for the day. Facts. We want to see if we can kind of get the anticipation of that news. It works two ways, right? It works two ways. Now the problem with GJ here is we just don't have the risk to reward, guys. Check this out. This is like 10 pips, stop loss is 18. Really doesn't make sense. It's like 50%, 0.5 R. If we could get a smaller stop loss somehow right now would be great. Just thinking how we can get a smaller stop loss. This next 15-minute close can do that. But what we need the 5-minute to do right now in 9 minutes is make some 5-minute structure, because it hasn't. That 5-minute structure would give time for the 15-minute to close above. Also give our SL placement below structure. And that would be actually pretty sick trade, because stop loss placement would be small. Entry break of high, target would be small. Would be great. Nice little scalp there. What are we looking like if we were to have that type of stop loss? You know, 9 pips for 10 pips exactly. It's what you want. It's what you want. Make sure to leave a like on the stream, guys. 490 of us in here, only 100 likes. Everyone is sleeping for the value. Sleeping. Today, big video dropping, guys. Big video dropping. Who's ready? That is the question. Who's ready for the reveal of my potential downgrade? So funny, everyone automatically thinks massive upgrade. Maybe just downgrade it. $6:30 Dubai time I post, huh? Make sure you guys go like. I will also post a post on Instagram. If I post on Instagram, anyone, I'm doing giveaway to comments. So if you just comment anything, I'm going to be selecting people to give away quite a lot. So I'm going to give away 5 Pip Labs, 5 Tradesharpe exclusive, stuff like that, just for hype purposes. Because why not? Harry, you must not downgrade. What's the issue, man? Sometimes, you know, in life you want to allocate money to somewhere else. There's no harm in downgrading, right? Because it's not all about who wants to flex, what car you drive. That doesn't really matter too much, you know? That doesn't matter too much. Like, I know the internet makes it seem like to be successful, you need to drive a nice car and all of that stuff, but it's not really like that, man. You don't have to have a nice car. You know, that's only a luxury if you have a passion, or especially if you're buying cars for others, it's just useless, right? Especially if you're buying cars for girls. Because if you're buying cars for girls, you're basically executing a form of prostitution, right? Because you're just paying at the end anyways, right? You're just paying in the end. This range for sell would have been a chance. I can't share better pics on phone. What range? Here we go, shadow band. Yeah, actually, I should actually keep my mouth quiet. Sometimes you downgrade in one area to upgrade for another. Yeah, the first thing you should downgrade in is all of the flashy stuff, because we don't need those. Those are not stuff that are necessary, right? Like, always take that risk. If you have to give up something luxury in order to succeed, then always take it. Always go down the harder route. Like, that was me, like, for a very, very long time. Just get a car for you only? Exactly, man. That is facts. Above GJ, there's another 40-60 pip range. Yes, there is, but the problem is that we don't know if GJ can do it. How can we trust that GJ can push past this? So we need to be paid on what we have. Sells from here? You mean the sells that happened? This was too early, those sells. But yeah, that could have been an option at the time. But if it comes back into... What the hell is this? Good morning. That's an interesting 1 minute candle. Was thinking break even. I mean, now it would work. Yeah, you could break even at that. I mean, it's not a crazy idea. The problem is we don't know volume. It's Monday. Let's say we saw volume. Like, if we saw this today, and tomorrow we can try that idea. Otherwise, we're just taking always break-even trades. We kind of want to have the range, you know. But yeah, you could break even there. You could. It's not that crazy. But what is bad is that there's no 5 structure, man. That makes it hard to try hold this trade, because even if you break even, can come back, stop you out, break even, and go. Mondays, be more careful, always. Especially with this news going on, we need structure, because price is going to respect structure. It's so important. Otherwise, we just get stopped out, man. Because it's just like you're just going to get cooked. All the time this happens. I'm liking DAX. My neighbor has a 3 AMG 63 but rents a house. I agree with that. I rent as well. Why? Because then you buy, and then you know, buying a house is a liability, not an asset. Especially if it's mortgaged, it's a liability. Because an asset means something that pays you. So think about it this way. To be in a really nice house, we're going to quickly do this. Let's say a really nice house costs $2.5 million. Like, really nice house, right? Something decent, okay? With that $2.5 million, I could buy 10 townhouses, okay? Those 10 townhouses can net me equal of what I paid. Let's say on a good, I can net $25,000 per year on those 10 townhouses, okay? In rent, which is being super conservative, huh? But let's just say that, okay? So we got 10 townhouses, same complex, netting me $25,000. I'm making $250,000, a little bit more. 200 and what's this? So 300,000 per year. Okay, 300,000 per year. Tell me what I can rent for 300,000 per year. I can rent something pretty damn nice. Pretty damn nice. Probably for like 200,000 a year, I can rent something amazing. Like much better than what 2.5 million can buy. And then I can have 100,000 left over to have as income. So I'm actually 100,000 more positive. Rent is expensive, not on scale. If you do it on scale, it's not expensive. It's because if you think about it, that's the whole point. Rent expensive is good. So if you buy multiple properties, 2 or 3, then guess what? Then you lease them, you're going to be able to get good rent. Because rent is expensive, so it pays back. And the price of the house also goes up, yeah, then it becomes a really good asset as well, right? Especially, let's say you keep that property for 10 years. In 10 years, you probably can make back close to what you paid for it in rent. And then it becomes a risk-free asset. So yeah, of course, the capital gains there and the appreciation, of course, that's into account. But let's just play it extra safe, saying that it just stayed at break-even. Because market conditions, I don't know what. Still a much better investment. So, the guy with 3 G63s, he's doing something right. He's doing something right. In my opinion. Here in Australia, a townhouse where I live is 900k, but how much do they rent it for is my question. Do you invest in stock market? Yes. Such an expensive car will not provide him any profit. Actually, G63s he can. Stock or ETF? ETF. Because he can write off a GT3 as a tax expense in America. Because it's a £6,000 car. Alright, so we close above, but still no 5-minute structure, huh? We're just trying to create some. So this would be nice if we close above this one here with this structure now. This would be cool. A townhouse in Dubai for 250k? No, it's a little bit more, but I just gave you like a rough idea. Like 4 years ago, it was 250k. But I'll just give you a rough idea because I'm calculating based on a rental yield. You can rent on a townhouse here in Dubai. You can get in bad market conditions probably 7% rental yield on the property value. Good market conditions 10%. So you can say from 6 to 10% rental yield. So that's your cap rate, right? That's what it's called. It's called a cap rate. What is your cap rate? If you can net a cap rate of 6 to 10%, it's good, right? That's what's known as cap rate. So when you're looking at a property, you always need to look at what is its cap rate. If its cap rate is less than 6%, it's probably not a good investment. Check GJ out. Yep. This is what I mean. This is why I don't like this, because it's not enough range. It's that idea, right? We don't know the volume. Long term, even real estate can cook you. I've had single family luxury homes, high-end neighborhoods. Then 2008, yes. Sold all of them just to get out at just above break even. Making money is relatively easy. It's all about keeping the money. Yeah. It can cook you. Everything that is worth having has a risk, right? And that's why people, like, they ask me, I'm scared to invest in myself. I said, you'll never make it anywhere in life, brother. You'll never make it anywhere in life. If you're scared to invest, then you'll make it no in life. Because tell me one investment that's safe that you can actually make decent money. Nothing. Hey man, good morning. Please unban me. I'm using my girlfriend's phone to send message. My name is Soweto Uvufi. Well, I don't know why you got banned. So you probably did something to get banned. This is not a good idea, right? But I said his name wrong. His name is Sui. It's hard one, man. Sui Teko Uyufe. From his girlfriend phone, man. Why is your girlfriend watching my stream is the main question, man. That's what I need to check. Alright, so this GJ dump is not a bad thing for us because this is the structure we needed. And then on DAX here, I really would like to see it close above. How long you been trading? 5 years now. So come on London volume. We're due, man, we're due. How can I participate in my giveaway? The first thing to do is leave a like on the stream so we get to 750 viewers. And then you can participate very easily. I'll tell you the instructions. I got a ban because I spammed. I'm sorry. I'm the one using her YouTube to comment. Depends how kind I'm feeling. What value will you offer me back if I allow you in? I don't know. I have to figure out how to unban. Man, all these days I traded German 30, but you're trading German 40. It's pretty much the same. One more viewer for the algo. Let's go, bro. What a tactic. One viewer. Come on. Hundred push-ups penalty video. Ooh, damn. German 40 is German for they added 10 companies not long ago. Some brokers are not updated. Exactly. We should do penalty challenges on stream. Does GJ have LTAs above the 30-minute? Yeah, it does. Relax, man. Don't be boring, bro. Let's go. Let's go. All-time high. Come on. Let's pop here. Let's pop. I'm really tempted to buy this setup too on GG. $30-minute closed. Just as like a higher time frame idea to get to here and push through. Now that we have structure. But I don't know, I feel like I'm just trading in the range. I'm tempted to trust you and risk it all. Damn. Yeah, I do think it makes sense though. Then we will get a flip here. Should I try it? I don't know. I really want to try it. It doesn't follow an exact plan here. As a process, it makes sense. 30-minute close bullish, 15 minutes still bullish. Now we have the 5-minute structure I wanted. Now there's a good bottom wick. We retest it here. Should not need to break this low if it wants to continue up. Not really my plan, but the process in my head makes sense, but it's not really my exact plan, so I can't really execute on that. I would be breaking my plan. This is how you lose. You're not wrong, John. Nope. I sat on my laptop trading futures with your setup one. Honestly, it's the best setup. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Setup one is a sick setup though, yeah. Definitely is a good one. May been pretty quiet. What do you think? Yeah, it has been. Sell away in May. It's summer, right? It's the whole classic. You guys, you should check out. Just type in Google. Sell away in May. It's like, it's a classic thing, man. Historically, sell away in May, go away. Historic weaker performance of stocks in May, you know? It's just a classic thing, you know? So sometimes we see markets not, especially with all this Trump stuff. But welcome to trading. If you think every month is going to be the same, you're in for a big lesson. You'll either learn the hard way or learn to navigate. It's still the beginning of the month though. This is pretty normal for months to have a cycle, and it will be like maybe 1 or 2 weeks pretty boring, and then the next is going to be very strong, and that's what makes your month. 5-minute setup 3, no, we're at resistance. It would be very difficult, but we could, it is aggressive above here. I mean, the problem is we reach target, which is that 15. Let me see how it looks on broker. But it's not too mental. It's not too mental. I feel much better going above here, you know. Maybe to get away into all-time high, yes, but you're buying into this resistance here, right? That you have to remember that that made a resistance. But I do like the idea overall. It is a nicer way to get into all-time high. You get better stop loss. But I'm just worried about this resistance. It's not there on a... It's one of those where you... This is the problem here. If it's gonna fail, I'll give it a try. Close above what? The resistance or above this 5? Yeah, I do think it makes sense. We have crossed through it with this wick as well. It's just more on the riskier side. Do I want to take a riskier trade? Maybe. And there it goes. Risk it for the biscuit. Yes, sir. Here's the 15 close. What's the difference to get here? It's only like 9 points, you see? No way in? Yeah, it was very fast, man. Very, very fast. Didn't see yesterday's video? No, today the video is coming out, big video. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Big video coming out today. My new car video. Let's see, 4 minutes for this to close above. I would like this. This would be not bad stop loss as well. That was too fast anyways. I wouldn't be able to get into that the way it flipped up. I would have been slipped somewhere here. Was a good idea though? It was. But typically, you don't want to buy into resistance, right? That's what makes it tough. The only reason this worked out is because we had this wick that crossed through it, which made it weaker, but it's still riskier. I did like the idea, like the whole concept to try get back up was good. The only problem now is that, you know, you'd basically have to sit at break even here. Or try to manage, which is a little bit tough. DAX no bottom wick on broker? Yeah, I have this gap down as well. No commissions worth the shot? Yeah. If you could get in. The problem, even though now there's no commissions, we have to be careful these days. There's a lot of problems with the slippage I notice on DAX these days. Slippage is a little bit higher on DAX. This idea is playing out, huh? The one I discussed. Greetings from India, Mr. Sharp. Myself, legendary trader. I am swing trader nowadays. I'm waiting to know if gold will test all-time highs again. Thanking you, please, sir. Damn, legendary trader is back. How's your community, in drawdown or they're in profit? He should try orange juice? Yeah, he should look into orange juice. He's back from second time jail and hasn't learned a cent. Chutia? Damn, bro. You obviously don't have good experience with him. Need to relax, poor guy. I think gold is going to range. Our best bet is DAX and GJ. But DAX is not looking exciting yet. But hopefully this can start to close above. This would be insane. Insane! Big pips to be made. I'm watching your stream every day, but I'm wanting to know if all-time high. My students are in buys from 3,330. Let's see where your students are in buys from. From 3,330. Shit, man. Shit, man. Why you give this buy here, bro? They're just casually, no stop loss. They're casually holding 600 pip drawdown. Shit, man. Well, if Trump does not come to an agreement, you will see a pump back up. Yes. Yes. Look at GJ. Yeah, I see GJ. Yo Sharp, what's the right video should I watch improving my entry setups on my channel? Probably any one of my simple 5-minute, 15-minute entry. This, you know, this one here. Simple price action entry, 5-minute price action entry, 15-minute. All of those are good. Don't be boring like this, DAX, and just stop here at the highs. Give us a little all-time high pop, man. Give us a little all-time high pop. For fun, come on. DAX has a big gap, it does actually. But remember that gap from a while back, it still hasn't filled that gap from a while back. Very pain feeling, my students, but I'm thinking problems in the world, I hope. What? Trump is messing with the markets. They will likely announce some partial deal, just like a few agreements with the UK, not a comprehensive deal, perhaps something like 10% tariffs on one specific product like phones. They'll call it a deal. I'm sad to say it's all politics. Yes. Yes. This guy a troll? I think the only people getting trolled is his community at the moment. He's saying that there may be more problems in the world, I hope. Oh. Damn, that's not a good thinking, bro. If DAX breaks out 4-hour candle before Frankfurt open, there's a high chance to retrace. But we didn't, right? And Frankfurt open already opened. If a pair has several confirmations to go in a certain direction on 4-hour time frame on several indicators like MACD, RSI, volume, along with some fundamentals, is it big probability? No. The more factors you add, the higher chance it has for something to go wrong to cause it to fail. So if you keep it simple, it actually has a higher probability. Especially with the indicators you mentioned, they're not the best. They're just good to give you maybe a small guideline, but they're not going to give you the accurate entries and stuff like that. I would have been stopped, I think, break even on my position that I wanted to try. But I wouldn't be comfortable right now at this coming back to entry before the open. So I'd probably be managing if anything was to break this structure, which it did. So break of this low, I would be out. Gold not an option above? It is an option above if we can get above, yes. It's just not doing much. You know, like this one won't be because of stop loss size, unfortunately. Like you'll be running 60 pips to get 30 here. Yes, you could try to get it to push through. We could look for that, but you know, we are ranging a lot here, man. This is a lot of bullshit. You don't want to be caught in that bullshit. The odd chance that it does, you also want above 80. Do I have a key level here? Yeah, let me show you this. DAX is out for me today. Let's see what DAX is doing. Ah, it's being so boring, man. Let's see London Open though. London Open might just pop up. We'll see. They're waiting for the talks. It seems like it, man. It seems like it. Like, look what we've done all session. Right? We're stuck. Hard session. GJ is stuck now. Early Asian was good, man. Early Asian was good. Somewhere down here. Like on DAX, everything. Like if you're getting buys above, these ones here are nice. Got to move right after the talks, right? Gold as well did this recovery. And then GJ, of course, as well did the same recovery. I mean, GJ looks promising if it wants to really start to get going. There's still live talks right now. I thought they wouldn't start till 10 a.m. No, this is... Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna cook us today, huh? Yeah. Markets are waiting for this, unfortunately, guys. See what DAX did. Damn, look at GJ candle here. What the fuck? Damn, that's really annoying. What happened? Well, obviously it's the traders. Gold should have dumped. Yeah. Hello, markets. Damn, look at GJ, man. What? My idea would have been sick, huh? This has to be something was said right at London Open. Let's see what was said. China tariffs are to exceed 100%. There we go. See, we always get shit delayed, huh? Wow. China to include 10 plus base 20. Okay, fentanyl. China to lower tariffs on US goods from 10% to 10% from 120. Okay, that was the announcement came out. Damn. So that was the announcement. So they did come to a deal, huh? They did come to a deal, and that's what we were talking about. Yeah, I saw. So they did come to a deal. They did come to a deal. Yeah, guys, as traders, it's very hard to navigate this because we don't know, right? Like, it's very legendary trader not happened. Like I said, they needed a no deal. Very hard to navigate this. I wonder how big the slip would be if we put buy stop. I wonder as well. Would be interesting to know if we buy stop the high. I think you would have still got in profit though, you know? My buy stop triggered USD JPY, didn't put TP, then saw jump to 2R. That's a nice thing, man. That's very nice. Share your thoughts. Well, a deal has been made. It's very straightforward. Exactly what has been said is my thought. So obviously China was putting tariffs. Now they said, okay, fine, 10% base plus a 20%, and then China to lower tariffs on US goods from 10% basically. So it's basically they came to a deal, right? US tariffs on China, China tariffs on US. 10%, 10%, both agreement. It is not permanent, okay? It is 90 days. 90 days they are seeing this. So it's 3 months. Basically what was said before for the rest of the world, you know? So 90 days. But this is good. We needed this type of agreement because hopefully this can start to calm down a little bit. Otherwise, it's a bunch of BS always negotiating. So at least now we have some sort of deal. So that's a good sign to have some sort of deal. This was announced at 3 a.m. Yes, because Trump is in Geneva. You wait till US market opens today. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts, US market. Any idea what it actually means? 10% base. So the base tariffs are 10% from 100%, and then 20 on Fent. Fent is that I don't want to get shadow banned, but that drug, right? My students going mad. Sir Sharp, is it good to exit and sell? No, no. Why did gold dump? Because that's good for the US, right? Because of the tariffs short term. Can bring more liquidity from external markets. It's not going to put pressure on interest rates as well. So this is definitely de-inflationary. It helps. So we're going to see more positive in the market. So you're going to see money move into the stock market. You're going to see money move into dollar as well. As short term, it's good for the dollar. But actually, tariffs long term are better for the dollar. Long term. And gold is really dumping here. When you say market is going nuts on your side, would it pump or dump? Hard to say. We could open on a gap. That's the most likely thing, is we open up on a gap. DAX 2025 graph is wild. Yeah, man, look at that. Has the speech begun? It was earlier than they should have, which is such manipulation. You know, they're speaking earlier than they should have. I was looking at this, man. I was waiting. I'm really thinking that this 1 minute strat was the way in, man. Oh, yeah. That would have been a way in. Okay. That's okay, because I was looking for the same move in DAX here, 1 minute close above for all-time high push. But it looks like gold is actually the one that did it. It's really hard to pick which one will do it. Both GJ is actually closed above. And look at this pump. I mean, yeah, that's crazy, man. 20% profits. That's nuts. I think I'm gonna cash out. Cash out, cash out. You'll cash out? No long term? Yeah, long term, but I take something out. Half, it's 20%, and then add back if it dumps. I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy, man. 20% is huge return. I guess just leave it. Fuck it. Like, it's huge return. It's so addicting to just take something and then just put it back on pullback. At some point, this has to pull back. But how far does it go? We don't know. But 20% is amazing returns. Amazing. We take the low with almost zero drawdown. Yeah, right? Pretty stress-free. I mean, to be up 20% is on a stock is insane. Especially with the size I went in, because I was saying, okay, if I can get 15% in a year, that would be sick. And like fast forward 2 months forward, you're up 20%. And I aped pretty hard, man. I went pretty huge size. So the only way to get into a market like this is going to be very risky trades. The one trade I did like was this one here. This was a very cool trade. This is like one of my strategies I teach in the exclusive group. It's called the 1 minute strat. Would have given you, ooh, maybe not. 65 pip stop loss, and it only reached 60 pip target. And now it's come back. So unless this creates a lower high, it's going to be complete sad times. Hello, Tradingview. 5 minute creating potential entry? No, the only way to enter gold right now would be another 1 minute strat. But the lower it gets, the riskier it is. So I would have been stopped out on that 1 minute trade. That's so interesting, man. That would have been very frustrating, huh? Can you imagine? So keep that in mind, huh? Keep that in mind. Then I would have been contemplating, should I put stops above here? But it makes no sense. That's insane, actually. If we want to take a risky trade, if this closes above here on a 1 minute time frame, you could take this with this type of stop loss, 27, and try to get a quick 1-to-1. It is a very aggressive scalp, so please proceed with caution. I might try it with a bit of risk, but it is super aggressive. And you have to be fast at management, huh? If it was to close above the body, next one make bottom wick, break the high, you go break even as fast as possible. No bottom wick here. Open gap up as well. Now it is making a bottom wick, so yeah, on flip would be okay. I will give it a short break of high, very fast. If it flips, breaks high, push, and comes back, I'll manage. All right, if it comes back, I'm gonna manage. If it comes back, I'm gonna manage. So I'm break even now. Stop loss was 22 pips. We can see if I can get back to there because I didn't close, not enough time. Come on, give me a little bit more. All right. I closed. Small scalp there. Put 7.75% risk. You can still hold this, just be break even. I just took a little bit off that. Well, not off, I took the whole thing off. Made 0.6. And that was the scalp. So they work, as you can see. But you can still hold. But be break even, please, guys. Don't be holding this type of trade. It gave us a 1-to-1. We don't want to be greedy. So be break even, Be break even. Please. I used 35. That's fine. Just hold, man. You can, but worst case scenario, you get break even, right? Just hopefully you can survive. Nice win. Yeah, it's how you have to trade these market conditions. It looks like you might stop you out break even. We'll have to see. Yeah, that would have taken you out break even. So I'm glad I closed there. Not a bad close. And that's it. So yeah, not bad trade. 0.6. Closed for about 20 points. I got 0.75 when I closed. Yeah, better than nothing though. This is the way we have to trade this. This is what I mean. Don't be greedy. These are how these positions work, right? Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. This is how they work. So sometimes, yes, these are not easy conditions to trade, but you can still make money. You need to be fast. If you're not fast enough, you're not calculating fast enough. That's why they're hard, you know. So, but it works. So I'm happy that that worked. At least something, right? Get paid for my time today. And that's it. That's my kind of trade. Love it. Did not take, but I like it. Yeah. So yeah. I actually saw 26 here, but I didn't have enough time to close at 26. Would have been nice to close at 26, but that's the way to trade these conditions. And that's it. That's the only way what you can do with these conditions, man. And I know a lot of you, it's too fast for you guys, but this is something you just have to gain experience with and just get used to, you know. We had time to get in, which was nice. We were creating bottom wick for a while, which was good. So yeah, this is why you have to learn. And for everyone in the exclusive, I recommend after this session, if you haven't already, go ahead and watch this video right after the session. This will make total sense. Right? Let me show you which video I want you guys to watch. What the hell happened? Great, it crashed. What? Oh, that's a bug. What a bug. That's such an interesting bug. I'll show you guys the bug that this has. Anyhow, I want you guys to watch this one. I want you guys to watch this 1 minute strategy, which is gonna be one of these in here. Go and watch this. This one, gold 1 minute breakout strategy. Watch this one, okay? Very important. But check this bug. When you press this back, see, it takes you back to the home page. instead of pressing back. So yeah, that was the little scalp. Now it's pretty hard to trade. Pretty crazy day here in the markets, but still managed to make something. Sometimes that's nice. Sheesh. Yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me, guys. That's the best I can do in these type of conditions. Not easy, guys. Not easy. Really not easy. You have to just be fast like this and that's it. But something is better than nothing. Something is better than nothing. So hopefully you guys learned something, see how to adapt to market conditions. Today was very important lesson to say that in my arsenal, I do have setups. I do have setups that can adapt to different market conditions, right? So very important to understand that. And yeah, I appreciate everyone showing up. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day. Be careful today. A lot of shit is going to go on. And Harry, great session, made 20 pips. I'm glad. And yeah, hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. Leave a like on the stream. Be sure to watch tonight's video, yeah? I think it's going to be really enjoyable and you guys are going to like it. So leave a comment on the Instagram post, guys. Go follow my Instagram at Tradesharpe. And if you, hopefully you can win a giveaway on that Instagram post, okay? Don't forget to do that. It would be really grateful to have some nice interaction. And I'll catch up hopefully with you guys tomorrow, right? Much love and peace. Peace, peace, peace.